What's up, guys? This is Axiom, aka Ryofu, and this is the Gaming Harbinger. Final Fantasy VII is arguably, and I have to emphasize, arguably, one of the best Final Fantasies. So much so that a remake has been requested from fans well over a decade now. We thought this was going to happen on the PlayStation 3, and it did not. But now the time has come, and on March 3rd, 2020, you get to experience the reimagination of Final Fantasy VII. If you are curious as to what we know about the game thus far, this is the video for you. We are going to cover the overall E3 reaction, what changes have been made to the game, how is this whole episodic thing supposed to work, all of that and more in this video. Let's get into it. So the reaction of E3 2019 as far as Square is concerned was a home run. There were quite a few digital remasters and ports to get excited about, but at the end of the day, the thing people were most excited about was Final Fantasy VII Remake. While it depends on who you ask who actually won E3, if that's your type of thing, it doesn't matter. There's just no denying that Final Fantasy VII Remake impressed a crap ton of people. And this is coming from a big Final Fantasy VI fan. And to be honest with you, sometimes I just feel like 7 was a bit overrated. With that being said, this game looks like pure fire. It looks awesome. Like I said, that's coming from me. So I know Final Fantasy VII fans are pretty much in tears right now. In a good way. The graphics and particles blowing around everywhere look incredible. The gameplay seems to have aspects of Lightning Returns and Final Fantasy XV. There appears to be 2 ATB gauges that you fill up over time, and the way you do this is by basic attacks that do, decent amount of damage. But then, once you fill up one of those gauges, you go into a tactical mode, which slows everything down to a crawl. And it appears that most of the time the game is in real time, and it's only in these segments, the tactical mode, is when, everything goes kind of old school. Speaking of old school, since I am an old school Final Fantasy fan, I would have been totally happy if the entire game was turn-based. I would have been very pleased with it, and it just looked like this. But I do believe that it was necessary to make, to just do an overhaul, on the combat. I think this was just necessary. So people feel like, this is a complete, true remaster, retelling everything. And not just, here's Final Fantasy VII again, but it looks prettier. I think this was necessary. All the music, the sounds, everything seems fully orchestrated, which is great, which is excellent. And of course, now the characters are fully voiced. Wait. What was that? You double-crossing? Should I be worried? Yo, what's son, my guy? What's up with Barrett, man? What was that? Who is voicing this guy? No way. How can this be? I don't get this. I am so confused. This guy is mad talented and has done a ton of characters I've enjoyed, like Jet Black. Maybe it's me, but the dialect just sounds forced. That's all I'm saying. Just 1 second. Upon a little more investigation, it was determined that actually Bo Billingsley was not the voice of Barrett for this game. And in fact, if you look him up, you will see that he voiced Barrett for Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, the movie, and not for this game. However, with that being said, that means someone else is playing him, and I'm not going to say his name here because I'm not, like I said, this isn't really me trying to spread negativity or, talking shit, but I'm just like, yo, this just sounds odd. It sounds a bit forced. He looks good. All right? He doesn't look as oversized, but still huge. Overall, I think him and Cloud look great. Speaking of people that don't look as big as they used to, hey, I'm just kidding. Don't hate me. Tifa looks... I'm not saying nothing. She looks great. I ain't touching this one. I'm just playing, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta get these jokes off, man. And just so you are aware, I am not a social justice warrior. I'm also not someone that will bring up political commentary on things just to trigger people. I actually come on YouTube to have a fun time and talk about the two main things that are my escapism: anime and video games. So with that in mind, I won't bring up political stuff on here on this channel unless it's gaming news on a massive scale, and it's something very important, very serious, not just me and my feelings or just a small scale story. It has to be pretty big. I mean, to be honest, my think pieces and analyzing certain topics and discussions, those are really the only times you're going to catch me being serious on this channel. Other than that, most of the time, I just want to have a good time. In my opinion, this is the more important part of the video. This is the part that I feel like there are people speaking on this, but they're more just excited about getting Final Fantasy VII instead of just looking at the details that we know so far. So aside from my jokes, I literally have nothing bad to say about this game. It looks like a win. But later, we found out that Jason Schreier of Kotaku spoke with Yoshinori Kitase, and he asked him, how many episodes will there be of this game? He said, I don't know. We don't know ourselves. Whenever we are finishing an episode in development, we are working on the next game and how it will look. Keep in mind that the game that comes out next year is only Midgar. That's like 10% of the original game. Is this going to be like 9 or 10 episodes long? Have you guys looked at the prices of the game? This isn't a Telltale game where, you buy one episode and it's $5. This shit ain't $5. This is full price. I'm totally not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but damn, this kind of hit me in the gut. I wonder if this is like the Japanese hot take of a Telltale business model. Obviously, this part of the game will be much bigger, but I am curious as to how much bigger. Will this be 20 hours? Will this be 30 hours? Are we getting a 60-hour game every episode? That would be nuts. I mean, it would be great for us, but I feel we would be getting our money's worth, but I think we would be getting burnt out, and I most certainly can guarantee that the devs would get burnt out as well. So guys, I think that's going to conclude this video. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments of this whole situation. I know a lot of people are excited about Final Fantasy VII, and it looks incredible. But I'm also concerned with, let's forget people like me and you that stay on top of these situations. But what about the people that see Final Fantasy VII and they're like, oh my god, They did it. They finally remade it. I'm buying it. And then to only find out that, yo, you only got part of the game. And now, please look forward to episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, episode 5. You know, that's kind of messed up. But like I said, who knows? Maybe we will get a 30 or 40 hour experience. But that's, I don't know, that's kind of weird. That's, I don't know how I feel about that. But please let me know how you guys feel. And also, please subscribe if you feel so inclined. You know, leave a like. Let me know what you think. And as always, I will see you in the next video.